Hey there, it's Amy. I'm going to be working on a little project today, and I thought it'd be fun just to kind of show you how easy using the Couture transfers and paste are and how cute the final projects come out. So today I'm going to be using the August Club Couture exclusive transfer that's available only to our Club Couture members. And as we go through this, I'll kind of explain what Club Couture is. For today's project, I'm going to use our base and board. I love this surface because you can use it landscape this way or easily change it to be portrait as well. And you can paste on both sides. So for today, I'm going to use landscape. And as you can see, I've already cut apart my transfer and labeled the back so I know and can put the transfer back on the back for later storing. So let me move these pieces out of the way. I like with this one to go ahead and put just some regular little sticky notes on here, which accounts for the space that is on your base, so I can make sure that I center my design just right. So the first thing that I'm going to do is the body of our little guy here, and you simply peel the transfer off. I'm going to put it over here on my fuzzing cloth, which really just puts a little bit of lint and fuzz on the back of your design. And then I'm going to set him down and place him a little bit to the side so I can make sure that I have enough room for his face. And then I want to smooth this all out. I can remove my little templates here. And I just want to make sure that I have enough room for his face, and I do. These nice little marks here I love because they allow you to do layers or line up your transfers just right when you align this one to this registration mark here. Okay, so I think for the body, we're going to go ahead and use the lighter tan paste, and we want to get this good and stirred. You should have a consistency that's almost like sour cream. There we go. Okay, and then to go ahead and apply this, I'm going to use my squeegee here, and I'm going to go ahead and get some paste on here, and I can be generous here while I'm putting it on, just making sure that everything's covered, and I'm also covering the registration marks as well. Remember I said we'll like having those there so we can line up our next piece. And then I'm simply just going to squeegee off the excess paste. Voila. Oh. And then I'm going to peel my transfer off. And there we have his body. Another nice thing about these transfers is they do clean up very nicely. So I've got my little tub of water here, and I can just throw this transfer in here and just clean it off with my hand. And then I'll lay this to dry, and one of the ways that we keep the adhesive working really nicely is we'll take a Clorox wipe and just wipe the back of that and then let it dry for later storing. And when you do the Clorox wipe, that actually helps bring the adhesive back a little bit. Okay, so that's enough on that color. Look at this, isn't this cute? Okay, so let me move on to our next color. I mentioned that this is one of our Club Couture transfers. With the Club Couture, it's basically a monthly subscription, and with the monthly subscription, you get the B size transfer, which normally retails for $14.99, and then you also get 3 coordinating paste packets that go with the project, and that normally retails for about $6. And you'll also get an instructional video and a PDF of instructions of how to complete your project. And then once, oh, and actually that comes to you on a monthly basis. As I said, it's a subscription. And the nice thing is there's no shipping. So your subscription is just $19.99 every month. And you get a fun project to do every month. And since these transfers are reusable, if I decided I wanted to do this same design, maybe on a t-shirt or, you know, on different projects, maybe I want to do it on a glass window, in addition to some type of surface like this. I can do that. It would be very easy because I can just reuse the transfer. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead, if I can get this off of here, we're going to go ahead and give this guy his little face. So again, we're just going to fuzz. And I'm not sure if this is quite dry, so I'm actually just going to lay this gently over it. So I can line up my registration marks as closely as possible. There we go. Make sure he's good and smooth. And follow the same process. So this time I'm going to go ahead and put my paste on, and this one I don't need as much because it's a smaller area, so I can just kind of apply and squeegee at the same time. Awesome. Peel it up, and voila. Now our little guy has a cute face. This is so much fun and so easy to do. Okay, now another part of this is the words looking sharp. I'm not exactly sure where I want to put these. I'll probably put it a little bit over so it overlaps him just a tiny bit, and that I'm going to do in this awesome bright yellow. So I just want to make sure this is good and dry before I do that. A way that you can make sure that this is dry in between, you can take a blow dryer and dry in between your layers. I'm going to try to be daring and not necessarily wait until it's completely dry. So hopefully this will work for me. Give it some fuzz here. And I'm going to use this to just cover the area, just because I don't want to pick up any of the paste if I can help it that I've done already. And since I'm not taking the time right now to do the additional step to dry it, okay, got my words laid down here. And this one, okay, we got another brush here. This is my absolute favorite. favorite color. I am a bright yellow kind of girl. Okay. Last bit to squeegee on here. Again, as you can see, this is so easy to do. And I'm going to pull that up. Look at that. We didn't even peel up any of the paste. That's awesome. And the last step that I have is to just put his nose and a little rosy cheek on there. So for that one, I'm going to go ahead actually and use a little bit of this pink. And this one, okay, sorry about this. I just want to make sure I have a good clean brush here to use. Actually, this is our multi-purpose tool, which I absolutely love. It's great for stirring and for areas where you want to do just a small amount of paste or get into a small area. This is awesome to use. Okay, so for this last part, again, I can use those registration marks that I had on here from before. If I can see them here. Go. And this one, because I just have these two areas, that's all I'm really going to press down. And I'm just going to put a dab of pink for both of those. Give them a little rosy cheek and a little pink nose. And that's it. Now that I've got all that done, I can take our little board eraser here, and I'm just going to erase my little registration marks that I used to line up my project. Again, what's so great about these surfaces is the cleanup is very nice. And then if I wanted to change this design out next month when I get my Club Couture subscription, I can do that. And as you can see, he looks cute as ever here in the basin board. So that's it. If you'd like to find out a little bit more about subscribing to Club Couture, go ahead and hit the shop button in the top right corner of my Facebook page, Simply Personal Amy, and just click the Club Couture link on my website and go ahead and get registered, and you'll start getting a monthly subscription so you can have fun with a new, exciting, exclusive project every month. Thanks, guys.